The next progress update you guys are going to get in long form will be when I get this dunk.
Hey guys, it's been a long time coming. A bit overdue, but it finally happened. But let me give you guys a summary of what happened since the last update back in November of 2023. So since then, progress has been really good in the gym and on the court. First of all, my numbers in the gym have been crazy. In August of 2023, I squatted 300 pounds, which was my PR back then. I tried for 315 and I didn't move it at all. Up until November 2023, where I might have squatted 315 pounds. I say might have because this might have been a half squat. But either way, I was never half squatting this weight back then. My power clean has also been going crazy. Hit 205 for the first time in October of 2023, and that was my PR for the longest time. I've been trying to go for 210 for about 3 months and I kept failing. I attempted it multiple times and I failed all of them. So the new year hit, it's my first lift session of 2024, so I knew I had to go off. The goal of this session was to power clean 210 pounds, which was the weight I kept failing. I warmed up to it, I was moving weight really fast, and I tried 205, which was my previous PR, and it moved smoothly. I went for 210 right away, and surprisingly, I got it. So I was amped about that. And since it moved pretty smooth, I was like, why not add 5 pounds? Make it 215. I actually hit it. So I upped my PR by 10 pounds. 215, first session of 2024. I had a feeling this year was gonna be a good year. I also deadlifted for the first time in a year. Yes, 1 whole year of not deadlifting. And the last PR I got was 365. That was back in February of 2023. So I had to test my new PR in February 2024, after all the training I've done since then. So here was how my warm-up sets were moving. And man, was I moving weight. All these weights were moving fast and smooth. And I actually knew that I was gonna surpass 365. It was just a matter of how much. But look how fast 315 pounds flew. After this, I knew my training paid off. So the goal was to get 405 this day. I went for 365 and I got it pretty easily. Moved it so much easier than last year. Just look at the difference of how much I struggled last year compared to this year. Then I went for 385 and I got it. It was a struggle and I tweaked my back, so I wasn't able to get 405, but I know I'm physically capable of getting 405. Other than that, my jump sessions have looked so much better since that last update that it's crazy. Let me explain. December and onwards, I was jumping at my peak and I had my best dunk attempts yet. All of my max jumps had my wrist at rim level minimum, with my better jumps having my wrist a little bit above rim level. I had a lot of close self-lob dunks, and when I say a lot, I'm talking about countless ones that felt like they should have went in. Like, what is this, bro? And what is this, man? Even some of the off dribble dunks were crazy close, and I could definitely see myself getting an off dribble dunk this year. But yeah, I'm jumping at my highest ever. Look at how high I got on this height check. Probably my most impressive jump yet. My head is so close to the rim, and look how far my feet are from the floor. It definitely looks like a 40-inch vertical. And here you can see that my head is really close to the backboard. So by the end of the year, the goal is to get my head to touch the backboard. And I am going to dunk camp in June. So by then, the goal is to officially test a 42-inch vertical jump. And if I hit it, that's gonna be crazy. Currently, I have a self-proclaimed unofficial 40-inch vertical, but with an official 35 standing vertical that I tested last year in March. So 42 inches in June should be doable. I have been training to get a 45-inch vertical, but I don't think 4 months is enough to get that, but I'm gonna still work my ass off. So let's get to my most recent jump session, or should I say dunk session. I swear I woke up with a cold. I wasn't feeling good at all. I woke up, popped the Tylenol, and then I went to the gym. So I didn't feel at my best. I usually go into every session thinking that I'm gonna get a dunk, but this was probably one of the only times where I didn't feel like that. Like, look at my first lob attempt. Terrible. My self lobs weren't feeling good on this day, and since a couple of my guys ended up pulling up, one of them being a college point guard, I was like, shoot, why not get this guy to throw me lobs? So in between their shots, I'd ask my guy Angelo to throw some. And as soon as I attempted this one, my confidence rose. So we kept throwing it and it was going all right. And this one, I was like, this is my last one. So I didn't expect anything of it. And one perfect lob later, it's about damn time. I never felt so happy and relieved. And I tried one more lob, and look at this. This might be a dunk too, but I'm not gonna count it. But it was pretty damn close. But yeah, I finally dunked again. Last time I dunked was January 4 of 2023, which is kind of crazy. More than a year since I've dunked. But I'm not planning on waiting another year to dunk again. Last year was riddled with injuries, a lot of knee pain, a lot of tendinopathy. So I'm gonna make sure this year is full of progress. Trying to dunk consistently, off the dribble, off a self lob, maybe even a windmill, and just jump higher overall. So I appreciate all of you for following along on my journey. Y'all have been supportive even when I look pathetic. So I genuinely appreciate all of you. But I promise this is not the end of the journey. This is only the start of what I'm capable of. And I don't plan on stopping, so stay tuned.